Hey, what's up, man? This is Nessly, and you're watching HotNewHipHop. Growing up as a child, well, I first moved to Atlanta from Brooklyn when I was like 4 or 5 with my mom. We moved to Stone Mountain. It's like the east side of, just not the east side of Atlanta, but just the east side. That's what we call it, the east side. Before music, I used to draw a lot. So I think that's where I draw a lot of inspiration as far as how I construct melodies, etc., etc. Oh man, I think I had a bad start. This shit went from like Lil Wayne to like Soulja Boy real quick. I just think, like my mom, she's from Belize. She didn't listen to a lot of rap. And my dad liked a lot of rock. But I introduced myself to rap. My friends introduced me to rap very early on, coming up, like 8, 6, 7. Probably, I remember probably the first rap song I can remember is Go DJ. Then around the time I started rapping, the first time I was like age 12, I was listening to like Soulja Boy. Like in Atlanta, what's crazy is like we've always known who Soulja Boy is. God. Yeah, I remember my first rap song. I was 12. Again, it was called Money Countdown. That shit was it was so ass. Like, God, I feel bad for the people who think I'm ass now, but they didn't want to hear that. Definitely, that shit was trash. But I seen a lot of progression in the past like 4 or so months. We've been getting reached out to by people like I just looked up to my whole life. Well, my melodic influence, it ranges. A lot of people don't usually recognize the Atlanta influence on even melodies sometimes. I listen to a lot of upcoming artists that are now big, some aren't, from Atlanta, that definitely helped me, come up with the sound I have. Though you might not be able to hear the direct inspiration, it's definitely, obviously, you can hear the similarity between somebody like Future or somebody, but I used to listen to Kwani Cash. A lot of people don't really know who that is. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Honestly, my favorite 2 artists that are outside of hip-hop would be Sade and the Gorillas. But man, everything's off the top of the head. Everything. Every single thing. The way I move my voice. We mix the song as we go along so I can really have a clear idea of how it's going to sound before I just waste my time. Especially since I'm freestyling, like, we working like that. It's clockwork. It's really fast. It's, and we knock out a lot of records in one day. I'm recording, whether it be home, studio session, whatever. Yeah, it's never premeditated. Whether the words, the melody, anything, it's all natural. I record with auto-tune in my headphones so I can hear myself flawless, so that I know that if I'm experimenting with my voice, it still sounds aesthetically pleasing. Okay, Nessly Still Finessin, definitely Still Finessin. Number 1, clear the airways. But 2, that came about off the song I Ain't Him. It's actually not one of my most popular songs, which is crazy, kind of weird. But people just caught on. Ever since I said it the first time, same thing, freestyle. I just said it, I thought it sounded cool. But I just felt like it's time. Like, they want the material from me. They want it in the form of a project, I feel. I always get so many mentions a day where people are saying, when's the tape dropping? When's the tape dropping? I'm like, there's no tape. I don't have a tape. So, I just felt like I started making a lot of good records, with no intention of a project. And then I just formatted them in a certain order, and I'm like, this could be a project. I get 1,000 beats a day. I mean that in the most literal sense. So I could probably count my beats. I don't have 1,000, but I get 200 beats a day. And if I make the email public, forget about it. I'm not checking that email. I'm deleting that email the same day. Bro Ransom, Night Lovell, and Safe, all 3 of them are like brothers to me, my bros. I'm looking at a couple offers on the table. Just trying to figure out what's best for me and my team. It's not just about me. We all have families. 24 Karat specifically, just my day 1 bros. I've known a lot of them since I was 12, 13. Literally met them the school year after I recorded my first song. So this is literally day one, like literally. So I'm emphasizing that for the people who don't know. So if you know me, you need to know 24 Carats first and foremost. Yeah, my goals besides looking at the offers. I mean, I just want to further myself this year. I need people to understand it's bigger than just a hit record for me. There's definitely an artistry side, huge artistry side to it for me. I really would like to work with Young Thug, Kanye. I like to work with. I think everybody wants to work with Jay-Z. I want to be working on my first like real publicly huge, critically acclaimed, legendary, unforgettable album. That's what I want to work on.